Christian. So over to you. I'm done with my presentation, and if you have any questions, I'm happy to respond to you. So over to you, Grace, to coordinate that for us.
Hello, can you hear me?
Grace, you're breaking. I can't hear you clearly. Try again.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you, Grace. I can hear you clearly.
Okay. Thank you. I will take any questions from the room. I know for non-humanitarian partners, this presentation could be a little bit boring, but the interesting thing about emergencies is that when they hit, all of us will be called to action. I remember when Cyclone Idai hit Manicaland and Mashingo, even non-humanitarian partners like Padare, you know, our EFZs and stuff, had to step in and action, because you can't just sit by and watch. People were going to Padare chapters to say, can you help us? Because that's the organization that they were accustomed to working with. So it's good for us to share this learning and be prepared in the in event of any emergency hitting us. It seems like we don't have any questions for you, Mbaraka. We have one question from Shamiso from Zela. It's okay, you can go ahead.
I wanted to find out how the accountability and community engagement component is shaped by the context in a particular country, for example, in Zimbabwe, in terms of the strategy for the intervention. And you also mentioned the issue of humanitarian programming. I think humanitarian programming can actually be linked very close to accountability issues or policy related issues when it comes to how, for example, government is implementing those promises. Take, for example, in a situation like the cycle devastation that happened today. Because right now I understand some of the families are still living in camps, which actually shows that there is an issue of failure to account and to also make sure that services are delivered. So that means there's a link between what humanitarian organizations and those in the policy space can work together. So I thought I should just mention that as well. But principally, my question is around accountability and community engagement. How is it shaped by the context in a particular country?
Thank you, Shami. So, Mbaraka, did you get that question?
No, Grace, I didn't hear it. I didn't hear it clearly. If you can say it for me, Grace, then I can answer.
Okay, the question is, what is the link between community accountability mechanisms and the context?
Okay. Just to seek some clarity, what is the link between community accountability and the context? Okay. I didn't understand the question well, so let me just attempt to respond. And if I don't answer it appropriately, in every context, in any context, wherever you respond to a human. So my understanding would be that whatever your for a way, and I may not use appropriate examples, but I'll give you an example like South Sudan, a place where there is a lot of conflict and there is a lot of volatile there's a lot of volatile the context is very volatile. It may be risky for you, the way you respond or the way you complain about an issue, and the issue would be that perhaps it's you are providing NFIs and items are being stolen, but these communities cannot say anything because they fear the perpetrators who are stealing their items. And so they could either go to a trusted person within that community. They could either use a confidential hotline where nobody would know who made the call. It would be anonymous. That they would then be safeguarded to raise their issues, but we would then protect their identity. We wouldn't put them at risk. So that's one way I would look at it within a particular context. You would adapt your systems to your context. The key thing is that in every context, no matter how safe or unsafe, there must be a system, because we as humanitarians are being held accountable for the assistance we are providing, and then that provides us an understanding whether what we are doing is putting our communities at greater risk. Would there be need to reprogram in the way we are doing our distributions? So it would provide us insight to improve our programming. So I don't know, Shimazu, whether I have answered your question correctly or whether it's speaking to what you asked.
Thanks for you answered it very well.
Okay, thank you, Mbaraka. Thank you, Shamiso, for that question. Do we have another question for Mbaraka? Just trying to look across the room. Francis, is your hand up? Okay. Thank you. I think that will be all, Mbaraka. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Grace, for just making it work. I truly appreciate. Do enjoy the rest of your review session, and I wish you all the very best. Bye for now. Bye.
Thank you. I think I can get rid of these things now. They're not very usable. Time to give us a sound bite. Anyone from CDTO to give us a sound bite? Sound bite. Sorry? Confidence. I had forgotten about you.
teaser, so prepare your mind. It's a quick one. Grade 1 mathematics. 1 plus 4.
Right, madam, you need to wear this one. Because this is for the online people.
Really? Where?
Put it just. May I touch you?
Sure, you can.
Don't mind.
Yeah. Okay, so this one you can give me.
Yeah, this one.
Sure. Okay, thank you very much. I hope you can hear me. Okay, thank you very much. I hope you can all hear me, even our colleagues that are joined online. So what I have here is a brain teaser. First of all, those who are following online, maybe you might want to jot it down so that you can easily follow. I have some mathematics here. The first one, it's saying 1 plus 4, which equals to 5. Then my next is 2 plus 5 equals to 12. The third one is 3 plus 6, which equals to 21. So I want you to work the next one. We want some, some geeks who can break this. So the last one is 8 plus 11. You can give me the answer. Vanhu vemasvomu vai. Yes. Yeah, maybe you can work from the start so that everyone can follow. What's your formula?
My formula, I realized you said 1 plus 4 is equals to 5.
Yes.
So I said 5 plus 2 plus 7, that gave me 12.
Yes.
And I said 12 plus that way, and 12 will be 12.
Exactly. Did we all get that? Okay. Thank you. How do I remove this? Thank you very much. Did everyone follow?
Did we follow the formula? Our colleagues online confirm you got the brain teaser. You can type in the chat box so that we can see that we are together. VB, can you open the chat box so that the chat box on your Teams, instead of participating, show us the chat box. Okay. Nesai, can you confirm you have the sun now? Junior, I think you rigged that one. Michael has a different answer. Mike has a different formula, but it gives us the same answer. Can you tell us about it? Different answers. So tell us about it.
Yeah, because when you say 1 plus 4 is equal to 5, then 2 plus 5 is equal to 12.
What's that 7?
No, because the first one is multiplied the one on the right by the first one, you get 5. Then on the second one, you can also say 5 times 2 plus 2, get 4. Then 6 times 3 plus 3, you get 21. Then 11 times 4.
I didn't think that much anyway.
One problem, different answers, different methodologies. This is how we do our programming. We all look at a disaster and we have different interventions trying to address the same problem. Yes.
I think I've also got a different
We have a third formula to it. This will be the last one. The interesting thing is the accountants are now active. Uh-huh. 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 8. Yes. So David is saying all the answers there are wrong. We can actually put the correct answers. 1 plus 4 equals 5. That is correct. So we have to follow that formula. So the other 3 answers are wrong, which is also correct. He is sticking to the basics of mathematics.